This is neither a sci-fi movie nor an alien invasion. You're looking at the future of real estate marketing. Drones like this one are making it easy and affordable to capture a bird's-eye view of nearly any property. Until recently, if you wanted aerial shots, you had to hire a helicopter or a small plane, a costly proposition.
Take off.
Now, a 3-pound remote-control aircraft with a camera can be used to fly over a property for a lot less money. Drones, also called unmanned aircraft systems, have been on the market for several years, but since it's been necessary to have a pilot's license to fly a drone for business purposes, the opportunity for professional videographers to use them has been limited. That's about to change. The Federal Aviation Administration has simplified the requirements for operating a drone commercially, so aerial photography services can no longer be considered, well, pie in the sky. Real estate professionals are excited about this new tool and how it can help their business. Chris Grayson is employing a drone for the first time. The Illinois agent recently hired VHT Studios, a real estate photography company, to create a drone video to help market a new suburban listing.
This particular property is a luxury listing. It has a swimming pool in the backyard, and beyond the swimming pool it has something called an enjoyment easement, which means that the people that are buying this house get to use the land in back of the property, which includes a pond and quite a big area. So I thought it might be kind of interesting to do a drone so you could get the whole picture.
Don't think drone videos are just for high-end properties. As the technology becomes more accessible, you can expect to see a lot more homes at all price points being shot from the air. VHT Studios' drone services for agents start at just $200.
Drone and aerial has really become a big part of the overall package. I think the demand for it is even greater than we anticipated when we were first testing it.
Aerial video does more than let buyers see a home from various angles. It also shows a home's proximity to local landmarks. That's something a camera on the ground just can't deliver.
Anytime there's anything outside of the house that adds to the appeal of the property, drone and aerial is a great way to capture that and convey it to a buyer.
I think they're going to get that wow factor. Like, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful house. It's got a lot more than I thought it had to offer from just looking at those still shots.
The FAA's decision to make the certification process easier doesn't mean you should become a drone operator yourself.
It goes back to what is the delivered product your client is expecting. You wouldn't hire an amateur to plumb your house or rewire it if you had a listing that required it. There's a reason why we hire people who are talented in what they do. And essentially the old adage, you get what you pay for.
Make certain that any aerial photographer you work with is insured and certified by the FAA. Check out their work and their references. Also, be sure you understand what rights you will have to the footage. You may only have permission to use the images for a specific purpose or a certain period of time. And remember to alert neighbors well in advance of a shoot so they understand what you're doing. Also, address privacy concerns. For example, it's best to shoot when kids aren't playing on the sidewalk and could show up in the video. While the simpler FAA rules may lead to an influx of commercial drone operators, it could actually become harder to find a capable provider, at least for now.
If you think about how much and long it took to get into the industry before as opposed to now, it's obviously easier, the restrictions are less, but that also means that you're going to have a lot more new people who necessarily don't have that experience level into the industry.
Because drone photography is still something of a novelty, giving it a try sooner rather than later could help set you apart from your competition. Bear in mind that the federal government prohibits drone use in some areas.
I think it's a big seller. I think it's something that everybody would like as a marketing technique. You know, oh, I want the drone because it is so new. And I think it'll be very, very helpful for people looking online.
There's no doubt you'll turn heads when you start using drones. Still, while video from the air is set to take off, its availability simply augments your value as a real estate professional. You can find more of our drone coverage at Realtor Magazine online.